everybody. I have a huge surprise for you with our VIPs for NBA. This is something that I've been working on, been perfecting, been trying to get to the point of releasing it for you guys. And honestly, it's still kind of in fine-tuning mode. But what we're going to do is we're going to start to roll this out. And there'll be a couple more tools to come along. This is really, really big and key. We're going to start adding some more value to you being VIP members of Simplified DFS. So because of the fact that you guys are spending that extra money to have that more personable experience with us coaches and stuff like that, especially Pug and coming up myself as well. This is a tool specifically designed for you guys. Okay. This is a tool for you guys to take advantage of DVP, of matchups. These are VIP, DVP, GPP tournament projections. We'll figure out some better name for it. So without further ado, here we go. Okay. So here's the big thing. When you open it up, you will notice that there are 4 tabs down here at the bottom. There is one for DraftKings, one for FanDuel, and then we have the money. This is the DVP of that we use on a daily basis, calculated over the last 60 days, the last 30 days, and the last 14 days. Okay, and this is what we call a DVP weighted average. Okay, now this number right here in this yellow box has to equal 100. If it does not, the calculations are going to be extremely raw and messed up, and it won't work right. One time. Okay, good job. I'll be right there, okay? Everybody say hi to Cam. Okay. Okay, if you're going to be in here, you need to sit down right there, please. So this has to equal 100 right here. Okay. So as you can see, if we go 0, 0, 0, we don't get anything. Okay. Now we can go 100 here, and you're talking about extreme circumstances of DVP over the last 14 days where your projection is going to be weighted based on that. Okay? And now this is important. Need to delete that. That was my test formulas. This is important, okay? You can do that. Sure, it's fine. But this is customizable. This is to get your customizable projections. If you want to go full 60 day and no other emphasis on anything else, you just want your projections to be 60-day weighted, boom, there you go. Okay. You can do this for both FanDuel and DraftKings. If you want to do, half here, boom. Now, what I would do is this, and there's a couple things that you need to pay attention to. What I would do personally is this. Okay. We're going to do this right here. I will fix this to where, here, let's just do this. Let's see if this works. Okay, what I will do is this, is every morning I will filter this to where it just shows those teams. on the day's slate. So if we look at today's slate here, we have LA and Golden State, Portland and Indy, Sacramento and OKC. Oh, play Buddy Hield tonight, please. And New York and New York and Philadelphia. Okay, so we've got these four, or these 8 teams. Okay, now the big thing that I want everybody to notice is this. Okay, is there's a lot of red in the matchups and stuff. Okay, but what we can do, what we can do is we can take this and go 60, 40, 10. And we do get slight variations in this, which is going to give us, in turn, slight variations in our projections. Okay. And then if you just want to copy right here and paste to FC, boom, there you go. Now, I know one of you guys, somebody is already asking in the background, but Keith, Boomer, what happens when there's late news? This is on Excel. It's not on Google Sheets. Are we going to get updates? How do we get updates? How quick is the updates? Aha. Au contraire, my friend. This is actually connected to me in the hub, on my hub. Okay? Now, the best part is this, is as I make a projection change, we get news and as projections update, your sheet, when you download off of Excel, will update every 60 seconds. If we have a lineup switch and all of a sudden, Sabonis becomes, now this real position is what they're going to play on the court, okay? All of a sudden, Sabonis or Miles Turner's out and Sabonis is going to play center. This is going to end up changing to center. And then that will switch his DVP. Make sense? I think. Okay. I will post the sheet every day when I do all the updated projections and I update everything. I will post the sheet. That's the only time you will need to download it the whole day. Okay? The only time. Everything will change. Now, here's the best part, okay? You guys are my feedback on this. This tool right here can become as and for the cosmetics, please excuse it. I've put it together, but I'm going to make it look more aesthetically pleasing. As you guys give me feedback, okay? As you guys tell me what you want, I can add things in. Okay? That's the big key. I can add things in that we want to. Now, here is the biggest thing. Obviously, this is on Excel. Okay? It's not for our gold members. This is something to bring more advanced users the opportunity to play with projections and get customizable projections and get off the herd a little bit in tournaments to see the drastic differences, okay? As you can see, Malcolm Brogdon on DraftKings, okay? He's got a 119 weighted DVP right now. We need to put this right here. Okay. And as we can see, Who do they play? Who the freaking Portland. That's why. As we can see with Portland, point guards is a 1-1-2. Okay. So we can, oh, yeah. This is. Excuse the formatting on this a little bit, guys. Sorry. Okay, so we can see this, okay? And we can see it adjust. We can look and see, okay, is this, which one do we want to go by? Well, we know, and see, the reason why I like the weighted DVP is because we can take into account injuries a lot better. So, like, Dame has been out for the last, 5 or since right before the All-Star break. So this would hold true for Portland better than this. Now, it's not like they're good in either way. So this is just an example. If half of the earlier in the season, we had a lot of Oklahoma City guys out and their DVP was just like, they're really, really good defensively. But with a lot of those guys out, they were just bleeding points. Well, this helps take care of that. Here's the final thought, okay? This projection right here, you will notice, or I have it specified, okay, to where it doesn't affect the studs as much as everybody else if they're in a negative matchup, okay? That was one of the things when I was testing a lot of these projections. I found out if a higher price guy was in a negative matchup, obviously the projection was hurt so much that it just wouldn't put him in any lineups. Well, the reason they're priced that way is because they're pretty much matchup proof in most circumstances. So I fixed that. Okay, guys, I'm you have no idea how excited I am on this and the next tool that's going to come. I really, really, really hope that you guys enjoy this. It's going to be a ton of fun to play with. We'll think of a name. We'll think of all this other stuff. So I have to get. I hope you guys enjoy. I've got a lot of work to get done. If you have any questions, hit me up in Pug's room in the VIP section of Discord. Peace.